Before you can figure out where you going, you gotta look back at where you've been. There's things that happen that seem like they didn't mean nothing at the time. But then you realize they mean everything.
What's up, big ass niggas? This your boy J Miles, and now I'm back with another video. And you know what to do. If you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share it with your glad friends. On today's video, we will be covering Power Book 3, Raising Kanan. And this one right here is titled Slim was the Rebirth of Breeze. That is right, my good glad friends. Basically, what I'll be covering in this particular video is how Slim basically got his whole identity from Breeze, because of course Slim is none other than Kanan's start, and as you can see in the video, and what's led to be seems to be that Breeze is none other than your boy Kanan Unique Mathis. So if this is true, then Kanan was just doing to Tariq what Breeze, aka Unique, did to him. So pretty much I'll be discussing the similarities between the two characters of Slim and Breeze, and how they both had the same agenda and the same approach. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into this video. Now, as we know, we're gonna start this thing off with Slim, right? So after Kanan was released out of prison, of course, he was furious with Ghost and Tommy, because he felt like he was betrayed, which he was. Ghost and Tasha, but Tommy had nothing to do with it. But Ghost and Tasha set him up to go to prison. And after figuring out that it was indeed Ghost and Tasha who unscrewed the light bulb in his car so that he can get pulled over with the dope on him, he staged a plan to, basically destroy the entire organization, and then, tear them up from the inside out. And then ultimately he was planning to take over and run the business himself, right? But of course, as we know, that plan failed, and Ghost ended up setting Kanan on fire and left him to die. But he survived. Now let's go ahead and of course, when he survived, he didn't decide to just pop up on Ghost and just try to take him out. He decided to hit him where it hurt the most, and then of course would use Dre to infiltrate, the whole situation and take over from that angle. But of course, through Dre, he met his son Tariq, right? And what was his approach with Tariq? He came with him nice, acting all cool and shit, telling him his name was Slim and all of that, and was ultimately trying to get close enough to him so he can get him back to Breeze's old apartment, where he could teach Ghost a history lesson. Now, in the middle of his session of giving out them lessons, he figured out that Tariq was an A student. And he was like, hold on, we bad nigga. I thought you looked up to that nigga. Because Tariq told him how he hated his father, right? But after he figured out that Tariq was on the same team as him, he said, oh, okay, I can use this little nigga then. And of course, he decided to strike a deal with him and turn him out. Well, we will see the exact same thing unfold here in season 4. Because here is what I think happened. Remember, I've been saying this for a while. I really hate I can't find an image anymore, but it's fine. The image where Unique was heading into Kanan's apartment, were heading from his apartment, I believe he was initially there to take Kanan out. Why? Because he knows that Rock loves no one in the world more than her son, Kanan. Don't that sound very familiar to Ghost? He knew in order to hit Ghost the hardest was to touch one of his kids. So they both had the exact same approach. However, I think in the midst of Unique coming in to take out Kanan, he's going to discover something that he didn't know, which was Kanan hated Rock too. He's gonna figure it out. We're like, oh, hold on. And even if hate is a strong word at this particular time, he's gonna at least know that Kanan don't rock with Rock like that. So he's gonna infuse that little small hatred or dislike and turn it to hate. Because I think ultimately is a high possibility that your boy Kanan will take out Rock. I think that will happen. I've been saying that since last season. Now, I could be wrong about it, but hey, that's what I see unfolding, and that's probably the reason why, if you've seen in season 6, when the ghost of Kanan was doing the hallucination scene of season 6, episode 15, and he came to Tariq and said, "You knew it was gonna always go this way, right?" And then you can go back and look at book 2 Ghost as well. Tariq's son that's not here yet, what did he do? Took him out. So it's like the same thing. It's the same vicious cycle happening over and over again. So back to the beginning, I believe, like I say, once he figured out that, Kanan dislikes Rock and Kanan wants to run the hustle his own way, they're both going to have the same goal. So he's going to team up with Tariq. How do we know this? See, initially I thought, remember that, because I was saying this on my channel, I initially thought that Kanan and Unique struck a deal, to take out Ronnie, and then, because Kanan knew he was alive, but everybody else did. But now I see that is not the truth, and I'm gonna show y'all how. All right, so take a look at this, and I've shout out to MovieBot for posting this out. I actually supposed to say something about this a little while ago, but I went ahead and, I be getting busy and doing my own thing. But anyways, as you can see, these come from the words of Joey Badass, aka Unique. It says, "I think Unique," and of course this is what Unique is saying. And he was talking about his character for the coming season. "I think Unique feels a way about not being the one to kill Ronnie, but being gone so long, he may have created his own version of events. Seeing Kanan and Ronnie working together made him think he was set up. So now he's out for revenge on everyone." And that comes from Joey Badass, aka Unique. Now, I told y'all on the channel that Unique's thought process is going to be different, and that he's going to be seeing things in ways that is not going to be actually what happened. I told you that nigga mind gonna be fucked up. So this is more confirmation here that will be the case. So pretty much I wasn't 100% right with what I think was going on with that, but it's very similar. So he's gonna blame Rock for the death of Ronnie. Or, the question is that I'm curious of, did he visually see the demise of his brother, or did he later on just come into the warehouse and so happened to find him dead? I'm leaning towards he just found him dead, because I believe if he was mad about it, he probably would have just went off on him in rage and took out, tried to take out Kanan, Rock, Marvin, all of them right then and there, right? But he didn't do that. So, in my opinion, I think he just so happened to be showing that, coming there maybe, found out where he was at or whatever, and then called it. Or he could have just forgot that he knew that. Because like I told you, his mind gonna be messed up. The mind nigga's head this season. But anyways, the point is, after this event, and them saying that that he's gonna be mad because he's not the one that took out Ronnie. It could be that he's thinking that, even though Ronnie did me dirty, that still was my family, and nobody else had, the right to take him out besides me. That could be how he's feeling as well. So, with that being said, he's gonna have a mission to take down Rock. And in that mission, he is going to go after Kanan. But he's going to end up liking Kanan, and something else is going to be worked out. The question is, though, that I have is, will Unique take out a big member of the Thomas family before the beef is squashed? Now, I'm going to say this real quick, too. If Unique if Unique turns out to not be Breeze, then he could get taken out this season, because maybe he's on his rampage and then he ends up getting killed. But that kind of be crazy for them to have all that happen to him and then he ends up surviving and just to get killed the next season. That'll be kind of crazy to me, but hey, you just never know. But anyways, though, pretty much that is all I got for y'all as far as this particular video. Like I said, Unique will be having different train of thoughts, and he will be out for blood this season. And judging by what they're saying in the synopsis of how the Unique is going to be moving, he's probably going to end up taking out a member of the Thomas family. Now, we know, obviously, it's not going to be Kanan nor Jukebox. So those two are safe. But could he end up taking out Rock, Marvin, Lulu, or maybe even their mom? I forgot her name, but the terrible mom. She's still around, too. Now, if they just want to knock out somebody that is, they'll feel something about, but not necessarily be one of the main characters, then I would say the mom is probably the biggest candidate for the person to go. But if it has to be one of the siblings, I'm going to go with Marvin. But y'all definitely let me know what y'all thinking up in these comments. Could you see one of them end up taken out? Do you think that Unique, aka Breeze, will be the first one to go in the shadows, not letting folks know that he's alive, just like Kanan did in the original Power, and end up, that's who Kanan learned the move Slim from? So like I said, let me know all of that and your own theories in the comment section. But like usual, if you're cool and fool with me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share with your glad friends. But until the next video, I'm out.